here. You're usually going sideways. I like going sideways.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
Alrighty. We are up and off to the races.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
A little bit hazier out to the east over in Troutdale, looks like, but we're golden over here. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, over the Willamette, approaching the Fremont Bridge right in front of us. It's a 405 bridge. I'm checking the flag there. Not much wind. It's a good wind indicator for pilots. There's the industrial district on the left, and approaching Swan Island on the right, where they do a lot of repairs for ships. You can see the train yard here to the right. That's my voice is shaking. Gotta talk kind of fast on the radio, especially in a helicopter, because it vibrates. It makes you feel like your throat's gonna come out of your body or something. This building here, this blue and gray building, Daimler Chrysler building, they built, they got the contract to build Optimus Prime for the Transformers movies.
Oh.
And they built 3 of them, and they smashed up 2 of them, and the 3rd one is down on the ground floor there, and you can actually eat lunch or whatever with it.
Oh, that's fun. Cool.
Yeah, kind of a random factoid, right? We are going about 106 knots, which is about 115 miles an hour right now. Something like that.
It's what?
It's about 115 miles an hour.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes what I'll do to confirm the speed or try to, I'll look on the road and see cars coming, to or fro or whatever.
Yeah.
You can kind of gauge your speed here. This is the University of Portland on the right. Kind of a pretty campus from up at this altitude. And then we got the railroad bridge in front of us, and beyond it, you can see the St. John's Bridge. St. John's Bridge was actually built by the same guy who built the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. He did this one first, and then I guess he did a good enough job that the powers that be allowed him to do the other one.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to start to turn to the left here. Let me know if I'm turning too fast or too slow, maybe. We got Forest Park out in front of us here. 5,300 acres, runs from the West Hills all the way north to close to Scappoose over there. 5,300 acres and about 80 miles of trails. A little bit of heat here if you guys are a little chilly. Sure the nose vent's closed. Now we're at about 1,500 feet, altitude-wise. And southbound. Are you guys from Portland?
No.
Oh.
No, we're from the Salem area. We live in Kaiser.
Oh, okay. Salem, nice.
Yeah.
I did some cross countries as a student and as an instructor to Salem.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I haven't been down there recently, though.
I work up in Tualatin, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of a commute, huh?
Yeah, it is.
You need a helicopter pilot at your disposal.
Right?
Is what, that's what you need.
Yes.
I'm sure we all do, right? Coming up on the West Hills here, where the more affluent Portlandians live. Certainly not me. I live way over there in Vancouver. A little bit of sun peeking out. Not a ton, but a bit. North Portland out in front of us. Be flying over the Pearl District here in a second or two. A lot of good food in the Pearl District.
Yes. Yes, there is.
Yep. Okay, here comes Providence Park. Portland Timbers Stadium right there.
Oh.
Fly over on this side so you guys can see it. In the bleachers, it spells out the word Portland. They used white seats, so you guys can see that here in a second.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yesterday they had a game going, or at least some kind of something. The stadium was full, and then I came by with another tour, and it was totally empty like it is now.
Huh.
Wow, that really changed in not a long time. Oh, and it's got a peace sign in the middle. I never noticed that before. To the right, yeah, exactly. To the right, Highway 26 is snaking up the hill to Hillsborough. And we're coming up to OHSU, our premier hospital. It's a level 1 trauma center. OHSU has about 600 beds, and they serve about 1 million patients a year.
Wow.
Which is like, that's a lot of switcheroo. Opinion. And then there's a central, one of the central buildings is kind of a skinny tan building with 2 white crosses on the roof, and that's where the EMS helicopters park.
Wow.
A couple days ago we had 2 of them sitting there. One was spinning up, and I actually got to talk to him a little bit. He said he was taking off, so told me to stay out of his way. Downtown traffic, white helicopter 4945 Foxtrot, OHSU southbound at 1100 downtown. So we got the new apartments going in, they're pretty much in and looking beautiful. To the left, Ross Island behind. From my understanding is that they mine gravel out of Ross Island. So kind of interesting. And then we have I-5 going south down to places like Lake Oswego and Salem, of course. We got the Selwood Bridge out in front of us. And here in a minute I'm going to make another left turn and we'll start heading north over the river. Here we have Oaks Park, kind of a famous park there. They have the very identifiable pink roller coaster. It's kind of at the south end. The trees are sort of hiding it right there. But we might see it as we get over. There it is. I gotta do Airbnb or something on one of these houseboats as the weather gets better.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a fun idea. You know, a night or two, doesn't have to be super long. Got an increasing number of boats out here. Yesterday we had like 7 sailboats right here.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, best view of Portland in my opinion is from the south with the hospital and the city kind of laid out like it is. Pretty cool. The wind is super calm. This is great. Somebody must have known you guys were coming.
Yeah.
No bumps, pretty please, right?
Yeah, that's not good.
True that. This hill to the right with all the pine trees on it, that's Mount Tabor. That is actually another thing that makes Portland more interesting is that is a volcano within the city limits.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Portland is one of the only American cities with a volcano within the city limits, but lucky for all involved, it's an inactive volcano, right? That's the big deal. So, luckily, it is inactive. Ross Island Bridge, and then we have the Tillicum Crossing. This white one here. It's our foot passenger bridge, and they do some buses, I believe, bus routes. Then we have the Markham Bridge, which is the I-5 bridge here, and the marina and OHSU on the right with the submarine parked in the Willamette. Kind of of another super random thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We got the Hawthorne Bridge, one of the older, drawbridges or whatever it's called in the country. And then we have the Morrison Bridge, which is not illuminated at present, but often they have some kind of colored lights on the two main supports there. This building that they're building here, you can actually see through it. You can see the hillside on the backside. That's pretty cool before they had the glass. And then the last thing, we got the Burnside Bridge and the Portland, Oregon sign on the left. It's not illuminated, which is, unfortunate, but still kind of.
The iconic sign.
The iconic sign. It looks best at night when they light it up and it gets all sparkly. It was my favorite look too. And then we're coming in back to where we landed. More vibrations as the airflow changes a bit, but not too bad. Oh yeah, you see a reflection in the building right here?
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
There he is. And back where we started. Flight time there. There we go. Better make it smooth. Or smooth-ish, right? At least.
That was amazing.
You liked it?
That was way cool.
Awesome. I'm glad you liked it. You guys ever want to fly again, now that you've done this and seen the downtown?
Yeah.
I recommend, again, I'm not trying to force you guys or anything, of course, but my recommendation is to fly out of either Troutdale or Seaside.
Seaside would be cool.
Yeah, Seaside's really neat to see the coast. You can go see Haystack Rock and all the other interesting coastal bits. They go all the way down to Arch Cape, which is kind of far, which is kind of a cool idea. So, yeah, two different options for you. The Gorge is really nice. I'm going over there actually after this flight to do a Gorge Tour. So we're going to shut the helicopter down. You guys can hang out. You don't have to wear your seatbelts if you don't want to, but keep the doors closed until we shut everything down. You want to kill the helicopter for me? Not yet, not yet.
Is that the right button?
No, it's this one. Yep.
I get to push the red button.
You get to pull it, actually. Yeah, give me a second here. So this has a button on it, right? So you just push it together, and you're going to pull it out to about here, and that's it. And I would recommend going over on this side, just because it's easier. Yep, go ahead. You got it?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's it. There you go.
Yay.
Happy birthday.
That was way cool.
It's over here.
This side. I knew I was going the wrong way. Get it right?
Yep, you got it. Just hang out in here. We don't want to get out until the plane stops.
That was...
If this is spinning, then the other one back there is spinning, and that's the one we want to stick. Yes.
Yeah, keep it.
Everybody's scared of that.
Yeah, that would not be good. Wow. Well, I can check that off my list of I've done it. Yep.
Yeah.
I've ridden in a helicopter.
It's literally verbatim the response we're going for.
That kind of stuff, though.
Okay, that was a fun tour. They were very friendly. Okay. Over to Trouters. Okay, clutch line down. We already did the other checks. And up to green. Perfect. Okay. And CG change. Left and right are clear. Portland downtown traffic, white helicopter 49445 Foxtrot taking off from the heliport will be southbound and then over to the east to Troutdale downtown. Beyond the Portland Tower airspace. Keeping that climb in. Hopefully the visibility isn't too bad.
Restrictions in effect. Advise on mission contact you have. Echo. Drop the tower information Echo 16530. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Clearing 1500 overcast. Temperature 9er 2.6. Altimeter 3006. Runway 25 RNAV GPS output approaching news. VFR departure restrictions in effect. Advise on mission contact you have. Echo.
Echo.
Drop the tower information Echo 16530. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Clearing 1500 overcast. Temperature 9er 2.6. Altimeter 3006. Runway.
Okay, we got Echo.
Romeo extend download approved. Alpha 2 clear land.
Clear to land. 1 Mike Romeo. Good extended download. Portland Tower helicopter 4945 Foxtrot 6 south of PDX with Echo requesting Oregon helicopters via the microchip plant.
Helicopter 4945 Foxtrot, drop the tower, enter left downwind runway 25.
Left downwind for 25, 4945 Foxtrot, thanks. Right on the edge of the airspace, I gotta step it just a little further south. Next time, always learning, license to learn as they say.
Skyhawk 10 Golf, proceed directly southbound at this time. Alright, so we'll go direct southbound this time for 10 Golf.
Bravo 2, expecting Bravo, we descended downwind.
Country 400, Bravo 2, clear for takeoff, extend approved.
Extend approved, Bravo 2, clear for takeoff, 400. A little bumpy. The air must be confused. Don't know what it's doing.
Country 400, Bravo 2, clear land.
Bravo 2, clear to land, 407. I'll go around for Alpha with extended downwind.
Country 1 Mike Romeo, extend downward approved, Alpha 2, clear land.
Alpha 2, clear land, 1 Mike Romeo.
Helicopter 45 Foxtrot, traffic at 1 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, Skyhawk, altitude is 1,000.
We're looking for that traffic, 45 Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 10 Golf, traffic 2 miles west to position, helicopter at 1,000, northeastbound. Roger, we're looking for that drive, 10 Golf. November 10 Golf, resume on navigation, frequency change approved. Roger, on navigation, we'll see you later, 10 Golf.
I don't see him. Four 5 Foxtrot, no joy on that traffic. You want me to turn north?
November 45 Foxtrot, traffic no factors, enter left downwind, runway 25.
No factor on that traffic. Left downwind 425. Thanks, 45 Foxtrot. Never saw him.
Country 45 Foxtrot, cross runway 25 at approach and landing at Oregon Helicopters will be at your own risk. Wind call.
Landing at own risk to Oregon Helicopters ramp, cross approach end of 25, 45 Foxtrot. Thanks.
Country 400, Bravo 2, clear for takeoff, Bravo approved.
Bravo approved, Bravo 2, clear for takeoff, 400. 1 Mike Romeo at Alpha 2, requesting Alpha high.
Helicopter 1 Mike Romeo, Alpha 2, clear for takeoff, outside approved.
Clear for takeoff. Alpha 2, 1 micromail.
Tower, helicopter 508 Alpha Delta is 9 to the northwest. Inbound on the north bank transition. We have information echo. Helicopter 508 Alpha Delta, Chopper Tower, same tension. So we'd like the HA south arrival, 508 Alpha Delta. Helicopter 8 Alpha Delta, roger, enter right downwind, runway 25. Entering right downwind, runway 25, 508 Alpha Delta. Helicopter 400, Bravo 2, clear land.
Bravo 2, clear land, 400.
Helicopter 1 Mike Romeo, Alpha 2, clear land.
Alpha 2, clear to land, 1 micromail. Charlotte Delta, helicopter 715 Whiskey, 55 south of Charlotte, world formation echo, request double pedal.
Helicopter 7155 Whiskey, Chopper Talent to left base for Bravo.
Left base for Bravo, south of Whiskey.
Helicopter 8 Alpha Delta, suggest at 10 degrees left for Charlie. Say again for 8 Alpha Delta. Helicopter 8 Alpha Delta, turn 10 degrees left for Charlie airspace. 10 degrees left, 8 Alpha Delta.
Alright, down we are. Hope you enjoy the ride. Are you still an instructor then?
Foxtrot.
Yeah.
175.
I'm not employed as an instructor, but...
Everybody 10. 4,700 scattered, ceiling 4,800 broken, 6,000 overcast, temperature 11, 2.6, ultimate 3006, runway 25, RNAV GPS Alpha approaching you.
So how long did it take to learn how to fly one of these through the school? It took me about 4 years.
Now information. Foxtrot, 17530, wind calm, everybody 10.
Okay, wind calm. Yeah, it's a varying scale. It took me about 4 years, which is way longer than what it took other people. Yeah, some of my old students are getting through in a year and a half, which is way too fast in my opinion. But regardless. Alright, let's call tower and get the hell out of here. Chocolate Tower, helicopter 4945, Foxtrot, Oregon helicopters ramp. We have the weather, I couldn't hear the letter, but we'd like an eastbound departure from present position.
Helicopter 4945, Foxtrot, Chocolate Tower, wind calm. Departure from Oregon helicopters will be at risk. Eastbound departure is approved.
At a risk from the Oregon helicopters ramp for an eastbound departure. Thanks for the wind. 4945 Foxtrot. All right, let's go have some fun. My peoples. Okay. And here we go. All good. I told a kid earlier today. Not today, last week. I said, do you hear any
I don't like this.
fear in my voice? And he was like, no, because he was close to crying. Turn to the right, sorry. You're good, everything's fine. Literally, I do this all day.
How many trips? Get my mic up.
Yeah, bring that mic up closer.
How many trips have you done, do you figure?
How many tours? Yeah. Oh, like total? Oh man. I don't know. 150 or something? I don't know. So I have just under 1,000 hours in helicopters. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, I have a buddy that's was a helicopter pilot in the Air Force. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, me too. For the Army. I was a pilot and retired now. Oh yeah, those guys get hours like crazy. Yeah, he was over in the Middle East for a while. Oh wow. Then he went back over and he was flying drones for quite a while. Oh, okay. And working on them, like commercially? No, Special Forces. Oh yeah. He said, yeah, he's a pretty wild guy. He said, dude, you have no idea what the drones they have over there, what they're capable of. Oh, I bet. You know, Especially these, every year it just goes, I mean, the civilian drone technology goes leaps and bounds every year, but I would assume the military is like, what, at least 3 to 5 years ahead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got
Usually.
like 3 or 4 generations of DJI drones. It's amazing what the last couple generations do for video and tracking and...
Yeah. Totally. How we doing, Sid? It's way better if you open your eyes. You won't get dizzy. If you close your eyes, you'll get dizzier, and that'll make it worse.
Open my eyes, I'll probably throw up.
Well, we're actually very flat right now. We'll stay pretty flat for the duration of the flight. Give it a try, because
It's very stable.
otherwise you'll...
Horizon.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you look out as far as you can, and the takeoff is the one... The takeoff is the one thing where we do a lot of turns. But the likelihood of you throwing up if you keep your eyes closed is the highest. So that's why I would strongly encourage you to... Because I'm going to have to squeegee off the inside of this helicopter. You're doing great. Yep, see it? All good. Everything's stable. Going 100 knots at 1,300 feet presently.
Are we really doing 100 knots?
Yep.
Wow, it doesn't seem that fast.
Yeah, and it's calm wind, so actually doing it.
Foxtrot, appreciate change approved.
Change approved, 45 Foxtrot. Thank you. At the gorge. Oh yeah, and so with the microphone, your camera's probably not going to hear that. If you're saying it, you could bring your microphone down and then kind of shout it. Oh, okay. Then it would hear it.
Yeah, I guess I don't realize how loud it is, right?
Yeah, well, you know, we're talking at normal volume. It kind of gives you that sense of, oh, I can just talk this speed and talk this volume and everybody will hear me, but it's actually a little bit more subjective. All right, I'm going to go to the left just a little bit to kind of dodge this darker cloud. Again, darker clouds are not the be-all, end-all of scariness or anything. Columbia Gorge area traffic, white helicopter 4945 Foxtrots just east of the Troutdale Delta on the north bank at 1,300. We are eastbound Gorge traffic.
Silver Tail traffic, Skyhawk 80470. We've got 2 miles to the west, departing to the final call, Silver Tail.
You're being tough for this big lug of a guy you got here. You're doing awesome.
So do you fly out at Seaside too, or do you just do Portland?
No, I was out at Seaside a couple weeks ago. My boss sort of, he's hired on a newer pilot than me to be the kind of go-between for the Seaside operation. The guy who's out there doing it, actually, there's a single wide, like a manufactured home over there on site, and he actually lives there.
Okay, yeah, we've driven by it many times.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he's out there, so he does need a break on occasion. So yeah, I'll be out there occasionally, but this other guy, he's a Brazilian and German guy. He's pretty cool, very positive. So he'll be running interference from Portland, relieving me occasionally here, and then relieving the other guy, Tyler, over there. So this is Highway 14 under us. Yep. And there's a really cool vista out here, just off this cliffside.
Yeah, we stopped there many times.
Yeah, me too. My wife, when we first moved out here from Coeur d'Alene, we drove down and stopped and took a picture, and it's actually, we got the little cheapo Walmart canvas frame and put it in the dining room. Kind of fun.
So you're from Coeur d'Alene?
No, I'm from D.C. originally, but I spent about 4 years in Coeur d'Alene. That was my last banking job. Yeah, this is you guys know it already, but I love when it drops off.
Yeah.
I'll try to give you guys some of those as often as I can.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to Coeur d'Alene every summer for, we go up to Silverwood and...
Yeah. Nice. I haven't heard the word Silverwood in quite a while. That's nice.
Yeah, we take the family up there.
Super cool.
We love that area.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, especially if you're at all like outdoorsy minded, you're golden, you know. So, yep. On the lake, we never knew boat people, so we kind of sadly missed out on some of the lake life, but we would have enjoyed that. But hunting and hiking around and taking the dogs out and stuff is pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're boat people, but we've never taken our boat over there. We usually go to Lake Chelan for that. Lake Billy Chinook.
Yeah.
We wake surf.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, from here to Coeur d'Alene, that's a hell of a haul for a boat.
Yeah, usually when we go over there, we're there for Silverwood. That's the one trip we leave the boat behind. Look at this place.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming over here.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy's got a freaking crazy view.
That is crazy.
That is exactly why I'm coming over here. I love looking at this guy. I used to fly over it, but I was like, this guy's, I don't want to piss him off too much. He's just got a nice...
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep. Now we got another couple drop-offs here.
Woo! Long ways down.
Yeah, we're at about 1,900 feet. This is above sea level right now, so obviously above the ground we're quite a bit less, so...
Yeah, I used to windsurf a lot. Actually, I ran a meteorological firm that did wind reports in the gorge for about 10 years in San Francisco Bay, Maui, Florida. But my office was in Hood River, so...
You get some wind out there?
Oh, yeah, I've windsurfed every inch of this gorge.
That's cool.
The best winds are definitely further east, out towards Arlington and 3 Mile Canyon way out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the furthest out I've been is the Dalles.
Yeah, you get a little bit past the Dalles in the spring and the fall, it gets really windy. Right in the middle of summer, probably the main corridor is the best, but
Gotcha.
we had about 20 sensors up and down the river that would report wind speeds.
I bet you've seen some pretty interesting double-digit numbers.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we did the same thing, like I said, in Maui and Florida and the Oregon coast, actually, so...
Oh, that's cool.
Some of the biggest ones I've seen have actually been on the South Oregon coast.
We used to land over there on that little skinny rock.
No way.
Yep. We just go in and you just balance the skid on. That's what you have to do for forest surfing. Yep.
That would be a little bit nerve-wracking if you were...
My student was freaked out, that's for freaking sure. He's like, I don't know. I go, you can do it. I wouldn't take you out here unless I thought you could do it.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that fall.
Yeah, I like this. This is a special delivery for my passengers. I get to show you guys some waterfalls that not many people see. There's a hawk down there.
Yeah, you would never see this thing.
Yep, that's why I'm out here. Got to give you guys your money's worth.
Very cool.
Yep. Now we got another drop off over her. Now we're at 2,300. You can feel that it's actually a little colder.
Yeah,
the air. Because in Celsius, the temperature decreases by 2 degrees every 1,000 feet you go up. So we're at 2,000, almost 2,500, and we're about, 4 or 5 degrees cooler than we were on the ramp in Troutdale right now. And in Fahrenheit, it drops about 4.4 degrees for every 1,000 feet you go up. So. And our gauges are still green, you'll be happy to know. Always a plus when you have green gauges. There's Beacon Rock over there.
doesn't look so big from up here.
Yeah, what is it, 800 and something feet up?
Yeah.
I hiked it once, I'll probably never hike it again, because
have you hiked it, sweetheart? I've never hiked it.
No.
Beacon Rock?
No.
it was a mother.
Yeah, no. We go up to Skamania Lodge once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
We've had dinner up there a few times, and I've golfed up there one time, but the golf course is treacherous.
Oh, really?
It's about 40 feet wide. You got to bring a lot of balls through the forest. Literally, it's like a 2-lane highway. It's so narrow. It's crazy. So if you hit any bit of a slice or a draw, your ball's gone.
They should make the balls out of some kind of like pressed soy product or something for the deer.
There you go.
Maximize it. How we doing? Feeling good?
You're doing great.
Feeling average?
Yeah.
Feeling below average?
I might be a little gray, but
You look
okay.
good.
You're doing great. You don't look gray at all except for your jacket.
Yeah, our 10-year-old son was debating going, but yeah, he would have been freaked out. We just went to Disneyland a little bit ago, and I took him on the Thunder Mountain Railroad. He thought he was going to do a bunch of rides, and that freaked him out. And that was kind of the end of the ride, so he's not a big ride guy.
Yeah, I never really liked most of the roller coasters, just because, I just get like dizzy or something. But out here I could do this all day. So here's another fun picture.
We've got another older boy and two much older girls, and they're my coaster buddies. We love coasters.
Yeah.
But he might when he gets older, because when they were his age, at least Taylor and Tucker, they didn't like coasters either.
What is that?
Is that an animal?
Oh, that's a black bear.
It's a bear.
Holy cow, that's cool.
Here, let me try to turn around.
Area goes up there.
Turn around, you're fine.
Turn around.
Go slow. My honey gets stinks.
Fine.
You might have to airdrop me that picture if you don't mind when we land.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
We're going to go over that ridge. It's just another place I park as well. You still see him? We might have scared him.
I don't see him yet.
Right by that tree.
Sunglasses off here.
I don't think I've ever seen a black bear out here before.
Really? You know there's a ton of them out here, I'm sure.
Yeah, I just never see him. I've probably flown over him.
He was in that.
He might have took off. Oh, there he is. You got him?
No, where's he at? Where do you see him?
Right there.
Right here. There.
Same spot almost. You'll see him.
Right
there. Black dot.
Oh, there he is. Okay, let me try to pick him up on the camera.
That is freaking awesome.
Laying there.
He's looking right at us.
I don't know if I got him or not. There you go. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Oh, no, it wasn't zoom. You can't really see much.
Oh,
It's a black spot.
Well, all good.
That's cool.
Yeah. Sorry for that sudden turn.
It's okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so I routinely landed people on this ridge line right here.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That drop off as big as it looks?
It's pretty big.
Beautiful up here.
Often you'll see hikers. We've seen deer here occasionally. Actually, over there we saw a deer or two. Yep. Come in and land right on the path.
Wow.
Let it drop off. I'm going to swing around to the left. Do it slower. Look at that view, man.
That's incredible.
The gorgeous gorge, and you got all the locks open on the Bonneville DM.
area traffic.
Nice slow left turn. And then look at this mysterious northbound mountain range over here. It's just freaking awesome.
That's cool.
Just a little bouncy. Not too bad though.
Yeah, you probably have to deal with how much wind can you handle when the gorge is pumping during the spring and summer?
The helicopter can handle, the way I always say it is the helicopter can handle more than me, and I can handle way more than most passengers. So really the limiting factor is the passengers. But I fly out here in 35 something. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty easy. You kind of minimize your movements, you minimize your or you maximize your distance from terrain, just like water over in a stream, the air bubbles and mixes and all kinds of whatever stuff. So yeah, here we're about 2,700 feet. Coming over another drop off down here.
Lean forward just a little bit. I'm going to get a picture of them.
We got the wind here, or the scattered layer, which is, look at that. Boom, that's freaking awesome. Holy crap. Man, I love this job. Hawk's underneath us.
Yeah, look at that hawk.
Yep. All right, another slow left turn.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet gig, huh?
Not bad. Keeps you on your toes, but other than that, pretty darn fun.
Yeah, we thought about doing some helicopter flights in Hawaii or out of Vegas to the Grand Canyon. We just haven't done it.
Yeah, that's probably, I'm probably headed to Vegas myself next. So after this season, I'll probably leave in September.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. I'm not super happy about the temperature in the summer, but it pays about $100,000, and tips are on top of that. So
Nice.
yeah.
Where do you fly out to Hoover Dam, out to the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, all over. They do the strip tours at night. They do all kinds of crazy stuff.
That'd be kind of cool to do a strip tour at night.
Yeah. Those are, I think, the shorter flights, but yeah, it's like $90 grand a year, and then my buddy says on top of that, in the summer, he makes $3,000 to $4,000 a month in tips alone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he does.
Yeah.
You get people down there
Balling, and it's kind of a show-off thing too. Like if you got a girl with you or whatever, he'll get one guy paid him $300 for his sweaty hat. He goes, I'll give you $360 for that hat right now. And he's like, sold. And then the director of training noticed that he was hatless and just walked out right after he saw that, right after he landed, and gave him another identical brand new hat. He's like, well, maybe I'll sell this one too.
Yeah, no kidding. Just keep coming.
Yep. There's Cascade Locks Airport right there to the right. It's a super skinny.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize these lakes were up here.
Yeah. They're kind of a hidden little
Look
gem.
at these lakes.
I'm sure everybody who lives here is like, all right, you've seen it, now shut the hell up about it.
Check out the cabins on them. Wow.
That's, I think that's Bridge of the Gods right there.
Yeah, that is Bridge of the Gods. Look at those lakes, sweetheart. Gorgeous.
I'm going to turn to the right, nice and slow. Columbia Gorge area traffic, white helicopter 4945 Foxtrots. 1 to the west of Cascade Locks on the north bank, 2,000 feet maneuvering in the area. Gorge traffic. Got a little rain cell over there to the left.
Try to avoid those.
Usually, the thing with rain is you get a little more bumps with the rain, but the biggest thing, and it's usually a non-issue, is the visibility reduction. With the rain, if it's really heavy, then it'll obviously, reduce visibility. But we're so close to the ground that it really doesn't matter that much. You'd have to really get reduced in order for it to negatively affect us.
That is such a cool lake.
Yep. One of these has a little, like a floaty thing in the middle. Oh, I still want to land on that little. Oh, that'd be so much fun. A little bit of heat.
Awesome.
Bonneville Dam out in front of us. Do a little circle over that.
All these little.
Yeah, we do, the school does landing practice on all these little forest roads all throughout all the mountains and stuff. They're really fun, confined area landings and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, I'm going to do a little left turn. Give you the best view in the house, Susan, all right?
All right.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, weather turned out okay.
Oh, look at that pattern they make. That's pretty cool. The water? I never noticed that before. Like collapsing in on itself from both directions.
So were you flying up here when the fires were...
Oh man, I was trying to.
But they probably shut you down.
Oh my gosh, it was a quarter-mile visibility because of smoke in June. Man, it was such a blower. I was trying to get my instrument training done that summer, and my instrument training wound up taking a year and a half to get done because we got so completely shut down with this weather. I love how they just go, the canyons just go in for like forever. It's like each canyon is its own little mystery or something.
Very cool.
Yeah, pretty neat. You guys picked the proper tour for this, let me tell you. This is the tour where you really get to see everything and you're not just like blasting out. Look at the tunnel for the railroad, it looks
Yeah,
like.
that's pretty cool.
You're not just blasting out to Multnomah Falls and then blasting back as soon as you can. So really get to spend some time and soak it in a bit. And I do too, thankfully, secondarily.
You said you're from D.C.?
Yeah, I grew up in Maryland and college in North Carolina, then worked at Bank of America in Atlanta. Quick jaunt to South Carolina to replace someone that I found out after I moved my whole house and my wife that she didn't want to retire. So after 9 months of literally twiddling my thumbs at my desk, I decided to leave, looked into Denver, that didn't work, and then we wound up in Coeur d'Alene at Panhandle State Bank, which is now Columbia, I think. I worked there as a trust officer. I was in trust administration the whole time, so managing rich people's trust accounts for their wayward grandkids. Yeah, pretty much. So, yep, did that, and then got more annoyed with it later on as they kept trying to get me to learn tax law and stuff like that. Definitely not something that makes me happy, makes me want to come into work at night or in the day and stuff. So, yep, decided finally I was either going to be a dive master in the South Pacific or fly helicopters. And I picked helicopters, but I had no idea the amount of work it was going to take to get to this level, even the level I'm at right now. I was 270 pounds because I was eating my feelings of being so dissatisfied with my banking job every night. Blueberry ice cream was my downfall. And then at Albertsons, they had these maple bars with bacon sprinkled on top, and I buy those 2 at a time.
Make a sandwich out of them.
Oh my gosh,
you get your protein.
Yeah, it was the best. I would buy 3, and then right after I checked out, I would eat 1, so then it looked like I only bought 2. That's like addict behavior, I guess, but
a little bit.
Yeah, it is what it is. I was still, fat and happy. Not fat and happy. I was just fat and kind of sad, but finally decided. And then I talked to this guy in Spokane, and he said, dude, you got to get down to 200 in order to start training. And so it took me 14 months to go from 270 to 227 where I could start training. That's a pretty big loss.
That is.
Yeah, and then I had to keep it off, so chicken and broccoli and spinach have been my friends.
So what's your maximum weight?
In this thing, well, the heaviest I have ever been is 270. In this thing, in the 44, now you train in the 2-door, which has different seat minimums. If you're 300 pounds, if the CG works, then we can fly you, but not over 300. So we got some zigzaggy stairs here. I don't know if anybody's out walking.
Yeah, there's somebody out there.
Oh, there you go. Sometimes we get some waves. Beacon Rock, looking cool.
I've never seen those stairs.
Yeah, I've never hiked up there.
Yeah, I did it once, never again. All right, so we'll cruise down the south bank here. Gorge traffic, helicopter 45 Foxtrots, leaving Beacon Rock. We're moving to the south bank, westbound at 800 feet. Gorge. So we'll go see some waterfalls over here, and track 84 back to Troutdale slowly. You can see one of the waterfalls out there already. They got a bunch that just pop up out here. Telling you guys like you guys don't know already, being Gorge people. Alright, gauges are still green. Love it.
Oh, that's good. We're upside right, huh?
Yep. And we got 10 minutes left. We'll slowly start snaking through this landslide, coming awkwardly close to this guy's shed. He must have been in full pucker mode down there. That's pretty freaking close.
So how big's the motor on this thing? How many horsepower? How many cylinders, do you know?
It's a 6-cylinder. It's a V6, horizontally opposed. I believe it's about, the displacement's 360 cubic inches. What's the max horsepower on this thing? I want to say 280, something like that. Yeah. Yep. Definitely fits the bill. I should know that, especially because